Warning, this is a spoiler-based podcast. If you have not seen 2010 Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, a.k.a. Oof, we need to heal better. Do me a solid favor, pause this, go check it out. Come back and join the conversation. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at Code45 Podcast. Today, Code45 is powered by
WhiteCupENT.com. That's right, bitch. Go to WhiteCupENT.com to get all your bomb-ass shirts of all sizes. We got all the things that cover you and your lady and your ex-lady and the problematic ex-lady.
your playdate.
Your playdate. And then your ex, who's still your friend, who hangs around a lot, and you're just like, we're cool. We're cool, right? Not cool, bro. Not cool at all, bro. Not cool. Especially if they have asses.
Well, one does, thanks to Ahsoka, we know for damn sure.
Oh, yeah. I mean, all of them get better with age.
That is also true.
Oh, you gotta have it now. Well, then come on down.
That's another deep thing.
That's another theme. Yeah.
Let them grow up, please.
Evolve. 7203 navigation in H-Town. And come grab you some, you greedy bitch. What? You need more than this, nigga? I got you. My man's on a white cup. Run that bulk like Scott Pilgrim. Yeah. He's the villain, guys. Just hit them up for that serious weight. You still here? Go to WhiteCupENT.com and stop looking like a broke-ass buster. And use the promo code CULT45 for 20% off your total purchase. WhiteCupENT.com. They fucks with us. And Comicpalooza, the largest annual multi-genre comic book, science fiction, anime, gaming, and pop culture convention in the southern United States, held at the George R. Brown Convention Center in Houston, Texas, May 22nd through the 24th. Featuring guests Lawrence Fishburne, Charlie Cox, and Vincent D'Onofrio.
And as always, we're proud by you, our listeners, our fans, everyone who supports us on the Podbean host app, all of our Patreons. Without people like you, we wouldn't be shit.
You are now listening to Cult 45, the only cult movie podcast that puts air on your chest. So sit back, relax, pour up, and turn up.
Yeah, welcome everybody to a kind of sort of problematic, but they put a lot of fail-safes in place episode of Code 45. I'm your host, Beating Down. Today I'm joined by, as always,
Ooh, shiny, 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 shiny. Don't look at all this.
Hey.
Savage.
Hey. I really like the film style, sir. Guys, we're doing Scott Pilgrim vs. the World 2010. I didn't get to see it in theaters. I saw this. It was actually a gift that was given to me by one of my homeboys, Steve Thomas. Shout out to boy Steve. He got it from me as a birthday gift, and I fucking loved it. I was like, man, this is really fucking good. Never read the comics. Played the shit out of the video game that came out on 360 back in the day. Mm-hmm. Like, I got to learn little Easter eggs about some differences and whatnot. I was like, hey, this is really fucking cool. Still didn't read the comics. Didn't watch the Netflix cartoon. I was just like, I don't have the time. I just don't have the time. It's like, I know the story. Yeah. I'm sure there's going to be some differences, but I have no time. And I just fell off the face of the earth with Scott Pilgrim. What about you, bro?
I remember, when did this come out again? 2010. Okay. So this movie is the only thing that a colicky baby will really enjoy.
Yeah.
At like 6 months.
That's so weird. Yeah, because my son never gave a shit about most of the stuff that I watched like in his earlier years, but like something about this movie, like the very beginning, just stops him.
It does. It literally does.
Like as soon as the intro song comes on, he just has a seat and there's like stuff coming at him, and
they're just like lasers and like eyes, like ah!
he knows video games and video game references for the most part, and he's in. Like I was like, yeah, okay.
So as other parents were having to endure Baby Shark, I watched this. My kid was happy, and I'm like, hey, I'm okay with this. You sure you don't want to watch something? Nope. Okay, guess we're watching this. One more time. Run it back. Let's do it again.
I still had to watch the Minions a bunch, but like this was definitely in the repertoire. If I did, that's crazy. Good for you.
This and Mickey Mouse Club. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Yeah.
That's a crazy.
That's why every once in a while you'll catch me going, "Oh no, that's a mouse tool for later."
Oh, no. Every I could tell whoever had a parent around those times because there's one guy that I work with just says hot dog,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, oof. Yeah, but like I liked it a lot. It didn't do that good in theaters.
I don't know why. I love this
It's
soundtrack
really
too.
niche. Yeah,
And I'm
soundtrack
like,
is fire.
I want to have this like huge and visceral and like nice and big, because and then I heard they were going to really release it like for the 25th, and I was like, or not 25th, 15th anniversary. That was what it was. It was in 2025. They're doing a 15-year anniversary,
Oh man,
and I put it back on theaters, and I was like, oh fuck yeah, I'm gonna go see that.
damn!
And
I wish I knew about
shit
it.
got in the way.
I would have saw it. No, I really like the soundtrack of it also, but it's a musical movie, but it's not like a musical, which is interesting.
Right.
Huh. But big fucking fan. But there's choices.
But yeah, just like and so I started some of the comics.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't finish any of them. I just started some of them. And like most of the backstory in the comics is mostly about what we don't talk about in the movie. Where the fuck did Scott learn how to do all this? And that's where you get all the information from in the comics. Is like Scott has been kicking ass since he was born. And like we just don't talk about it. That's the thing. And like him and Kim, when he made that comment, I fought a guy and I punched him across the curvature, and that actually happened.
Oh shit!
That was an actual thing that happened. That he fought a guy for Kim, punched him so hard, and all of Suge Knight's victims are up there with him.
Basically, dude. Like, I was because I had to watch it again, and like, my son watched it a little bit older this time, and like, we both were like, "That's a bar." Hit a nigga so hard he saw the curvature of the earth. It's like, God damn. So yeah, that's tight. I'm glad to know that. That's so cool. I kind of, you know what? A part of me liked the fact that he just whoops ass. Because it's Michael Cera whooping ass. So like,
So I was like,
big fan of him from.
This is Shaft. This is his Shaft movie. They're like, what? Michael Cera playing Shaft, and I'm like, have you guys not seen Scott Pilgrim versus the World? That's what this is. It's Michael Cera as Shaft.
It's anime Shaft.
It's anime Shaft.
So let's just get into this goofy shit. Right out the gate, guys. Scott Pilgrim is getting grilled by his homeboys. Steven Stills, the talent. Kim Pines, the drummer. Neil, Norder, whatever the fuck. He has a crazy ass last name. Young Neil. And they're all like questioning Scott Pilgrim, who's kind of going through a weird phase where he is dating a 17-year-old Chinese high school girl. Mm-hmm. Kim is our through line to keep this okay by consistently shitting on this nigga. As she should. Young Neil's young Neil, so it's kind of different. It's kind of like, oh God, this is a terrible comparison, but it's accurate. Like when I'm young and I got my hands on some porn, I'm like 17, 16, so how old are you? Oh, I'm 19. I'm like, hell yeah. Older chicks, seniors. And then I get older and I'm like, oh God, how old are the people? How old are the men in this building? It's like too old. 45-year-old dude asking this, and he's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. So yeah, it's not as disparaging an age gap.
Yeah.
Scott Pilgrim is 22, but he's still out of pocket for this shit. I'll never forget, personal story, I'll never forget. There was a chick, I was working at IHOP. I thought she was insanely attractive, and I just turned 18. And she was still 17, and I was like, I can't. I was like, that's gross. Not me. Because I was actually disgusted by R. Kelly back in those days. Like, I would have had him go to trial way back when. And I was just like, nah, I ain't catching no cases.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't regret it. I don't regret it. But yeah, Scott, what the fuck? But I do like how they're like, well, did you do anything? Like, no, we held hands once. Like, men still weren't okay back then.
No.
Especially,
I don't think we're ever going to be okay.
No, we're getting worse. We're getting a little worse. We're getting a little worse. Because I saw, shout out to Keon Pooley. Like, I saw this I saw this little meme where it's like in high school they separated the people who were slow, people who just couldn't read that well. Like everyone was kind of segregated into own little groups, but now everyone is just all on the same page. And I was like, yeah, that kind of tracks. Because like there's some thoughts that are out there where you're like, bro, are you like shout out to Nick Cannon and Amber Rose goofy dumbass. First of all, I'm not having any kind of intellectual conversation with Amber Rose, bro.
What? I just like. So what is the point of this? Why did you record this conversation?
To just befuddle dumbasses. To
like I get it. Like
It's
I
to not
guess
help.
for your masters or whatever, or your donors or the people who pay your bills to be pleased with you as you shuck and jive for them.
Yeah.
But I just.
It was a new form of shucking and jiving. This is like new age. You're right. That's what it is. New age shucking.
That's what it is. It's like, oh, Toby be good master for you. No, Toby be good slave for you, master. So
Nobody remember when the Democrat would like shut up.
please, no, I remember when the Democrats did all the terrible things for Toby. So
This is where I just want to like interject Metal Gear, to like how enemies change with times. Just insert that. And we move on. Shout out to Hideo Kojima, dog. Anyway, fucking asshat. I'm mad. I mentioned them. That's like I wanted to backtrack because I mentioned them and like we were like a week off and shit. I was like, no. Yeah. Fuck him. Anyway, still think Mariah Carey's hot, but
still Mariah Carey's hot. Yeah,
that's probably why she left him because he was a dumbass. So like, Knives Chow is her name. And I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about that. Here's another cool contingency plan they did. Ellen Wong, 3 years older than Michael Cera in real life.
Oh.
So we don't have to worry about that weird situation way back when we were talking about one of the Friday the 13th where they had a sex scene. It was like, we got to burn that footage.
Nope, we didn't. We don't know what happened.
She's how old? She's what? Edit all of her titties out. What are we doing?
Nope. Call the lawyer. Call the cop.
Now.
Call the cops we own. Call the producer.
Basically. So like Knives Chow is going to sit in on the band practice and they play Launchpad McQuack. I know they said it's not the name. I don't care. It's one of my favorite songs in the whole goddamn. It's a jam. Like and what's really cool, I didn't realize all these fuckers play.
Yeah.
And that's Michael Cera had to dumb down his bass because like I thought he was just a really good actor. I was like, man, that boy is really like, I believe him that he's playing the bass. Nah, all of them fuckers play those instruments. Shout out to them. Yeah. Also, shout out to Kim Pines, who's a fantastic actress. Because like I knew her from this. Yeah. But then I saw her in Snowpiercer.
Right.
Fucking phenomenal in Snowpiercer.
Nuts.
And I hate her guts in them. I only seen a couple episodes. I was like, "Oh no, Kim, you racist bitch!" Like, it's awesome.
Nah,
shout out to her.
I liked her in Newsroom. Like,
ooh, she was in Newsroom.
Yeah, she plays the like. This is Kim's the exact opposite of that. Of I think it's Jen. Jen is the character in Newsroom, where it's like it's complete opposite. Total confidence, 100% stoic. It's like bumbling Peter Parker on the opposite end, just like
that's so crazy. What's really crazy is like she might be one of the few white ladies I can recognize no matter what she's doing. That's the crazy part. I wonder is it the freckles? Is freckles? Is that what helps me?
Pretty sure the freckles were painted on. She didn't have freckles.
Oh, sweet Jesus. I don't know that, but either way, it was a jam. I like it, and I like how Knives Chow is as blown away as I am at the end of the performance and whatnot. But I love how Kim is like, nope, you're a piece of shit. You piece of shit. Everyone's like, I like her. You're trash, Scott. You're garbage. Keeping it a buck at all times. We meet Wallace, Macaulay Culkin's brother. Killian?
Yeah. Killian.
Killian McCullen. Killian. I think it's Killian. Either way.
Kill him in the back door. No.
Nice. I love this guy. Wallace is one of my favorite characters in the whole deal. The gay roommate. And like, I love how they give a breakdown. You gotta know how garbage Scott Pilgrim is. Like this is couch surfing early teens era where you can kind of get away with this shit.
Broke.
He has nothing. We get our tally. Nothing. We get the tally of his. Yeah, you are my bitch, and we get the tally of like what Scott owns. Like a jacket.
Jacket and pair of shoes. That's what he owns.
Jesus Christ.
Next to Wallace's better jacket.
I do appreciate that, Wallace. Because at first I was like, why would you do that to him, Wallace? I'm like, no, do that to him, Wallace. Because he's like, this is fresh news that Scott Pilgrim ain't doing all right.
Yeah.
Scott Pilgrim's not okay. This is a cry for help. Everyone is, because he's like, oh, I'm glad you're out of your mourning period. And Kim is like, this is your mourning period, nigga. Like
You're mourning.
you're not okay. You're wilding out. So Wallace rats him out to his sister, who immediately, who's the same age as Knives, and she's just like, scandal. What are you doing? He's like, It's like, she's at school. He's like, yeah, she has the uniform and everything. She's like, Jesus Christ.
Jesus, what's wrong with you? It's just nice. It's just nice.
Oh man, Wallace is still holding that nigga because they're going to pick her up, and like he explains like the hours of time where you can hang out with her, and nigga's like, oh, so it's like playtime. He's like, like the movie is self-containing itself by holding. No one like Steven is a dumbass in this movie. So is young Neil. So like them being okay with it means nothing because the intelligent characters in this movie are constantly berating Scott for these choices.
Yeah, because this is bad. This is like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I didn't want to sully my internet by checking the age of consent in Canada. I didn't even want to do it. Not me.
I
always was in the MILF categories.
Yep.
Never catch me slacking, bitch. The playtime shit was brutal, dog. Jesus fucking Christ. And so Aubrey Plaza in this is also awesome because she plays Julie, and because Scott was trying to go catch his sister over at the fucking coffee shop, right? And Julie is just hoeing the shit out of Scott. No, this is at the the record place.
Yeah, so Julie has more jobs than a Jamaican. So like, she's literally the first one we see her. She's at the record store. And he's with Knives, and they're like looking at music. And what you notice in the background is this Clash at Demon Head ad that just keeps haunting him everywhere he goes. And he's like, you don't want to listen to that, and he throws it away. And like, I love on the album. There's featured song is "You Suck" and "Stop Calling Me."
Yeah. Shout out to I didn't even think about it. Like, so Envy Adams, like her middle name, so it had a V in it, I think, and like her first name was Natalie, so it was Envy Adams.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't know, it's interesting. Oh. Yeah, shout out to Brie Larson, Captain Marvel in this. I can't wait to talk about. It was something that I always thought, and I got it confirmed by looking it up, and it made my fucking day. Yeah. But this is basically just like this huge like Chekhov's X just floating.
Yeah, it's a looming thing that's gonna come. It's coming.
I'm so mad they didn't talk about the third band member because she's a goddamn android. Oh, like shit. She's there, like she's a robot. Yeah. Like she's there, but she's not there. Like she's just looming in the background. I was like, damn it. Scott dies inside.
Yeah.
So like this is something in the comic books they don't really talk about, but like he goes into like this weird like warp world where he technically is dead.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the little subspace thing. He's so fucking depressed, and he's going through it, and I'm so alone. And then this lady just skates through. That's one thing about the movie I will knock a little bit. It's like, but it's kind of like you don't really have the time to explain. Just know that shit's quirky here. But like we don't know. I'm like, what is happening? Because like there's a subspace reality or like a bonus stage like glitch wall level where this lady is like going through, and that's where Scott's at. And then he sees her later at the library, which he's also weirded out about being at the library because he's too old to be at the library with children.
Honestly, it's like the Scrubs universe for me, where it's like you have sometimes you have the deadly serious world of medical drama, and then you have the not so serious Turk doing the Soul Train dance shirtless, like through the hallways of a hospital. And like,
that's also true.
These worlds collide every once in a while where they're like, oh, is this real? Is this reality? Is it? And as you watch the show, you know that this is the main character's way of processing information.
Yeah, that's fair. Why are they bringing it back? I don't want them to bring it. Scrubs needs to stay where it's at.
Apparently it's better. Apparently it came back and it's just as good as it was.
They tried it twice. This is the third time they brought it back.
Well, this is like the third time, but with with everyone involved. Everyone from the original came back, and we're gonna do it again.
Okay, all right, okay. Well, shout out to them. I guess the T-Mobile request pushed it through.
That's right. I'm saying, enough T-Mobile commercials happened.
Bring them back. Yeah, because Suits did that. What is up with T-Mobile Resurrect? There has to be some type of like underlying agenda.
It's a thing. It's like, listen, you have to do this many T-Mobile commercials, and then we'll revive your show.
Unless T-Mobile.
So Nathan Fillion, go do some T-Mobile commercials. Bring back Firefly.
It's in the works while you're goofing around. Anyway, he's so shook because when he sees Ramona, like literally, like he spaces out to where we get Edward Wright transitions into the party. Like we go from point A to point B. So my son was like, "What the fuck is happening?" He didn't say that, but he was like, "Wait, wait, I'm confused." Like, these are just really good transitions. So I'm sorry, but
yeah,
I was like, he's spacing out. All he's thinking about is Ramona, and he just goes blank until he gets there. I love Edgar Wright's transitions, point blank, period. Whatever. Like, if I could copy it, I would. I love anytime they're gearing up. Anytime Edgar Wright does a gear up or like a quick transition, peak. I love it.
Or pee break.
Oh, bro. I'm talking about just, like, anytime like they have to like get stuff or like when he goes to the Cal Theater later and he stops to tie his shoes, like all that. I love it. Anyway. He sees her at the party. He's stalking her down, bro. He's like, he's scanning the room like Punisher Warzone.
Dun, 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 dun.
Where? I like when he shows Como or pretentious hipster dude, like a sketch, composite sketch of her hair.
Literally her.
I love how he's like, that's Ramona Flowers. I like he didn't miss a beat. Originally, it was going to be the comic version of her. But like, nigga, this is hilarious.
Yeah, this is funnier. Like,
it's so much funny.
It's like, oh yeah, I know her.
So during playtime with Knives Chow, he brings up the Puck-Man trivia, right? Of like Pac-Man, because yada yada means to flap one's mouth. But you can't put PUK on an arcade machine and not think it'll get vandalized into fuck man. Which is Loser Suit Larry. We'll get to that one day. Comedians call this eating your own dick on stage.
Is that what it's called? Okay. I've just heard it called bombing. Like it's the same material. It didn't play for this crowd.
You could say bomb anywhere except the plane. But like,
plane.
Yeah. No, he was feasting on his own nuts on this one. It was pretty bad. And like, he's trying the same line. And like, you're fucked when you're like, Pac-Man, I know of him. Like, bail.
Yeah.
Bail. No. You're doomed. You're doomed. You're doomed. And he's just like, I won't see you anymore. And honestly, this is where my story would end. I'd be like, oof.
I'll leave you alone forever now, I guess.
Yep. Bye. Like, thanks. And she's like, thanks. And then credits for me. That'd have been the end of the movie. I'd have been like, ugh. But he stalks her for more intel.
Yeah.
He asks more people for more intel. And everyone's kind of like giving him a lot of foreshadowing phrases and whatnot. Because they're being harbingers of a horror movie at this point.
This is that Shaun of the Dead thing where it's like they're eating down their riots on the streets of London happening in the background as he changes the channels, and it's like, wait, what? And that's what they're getting at. They're like, no, Ramona, she's intense. She kicks ass. She has battle scars. She had this huge fight in New York, and it's like, wait, what?
Yeah, he's too horny. His dick is like, boyfriend, nah. No boyfriend? Yeah.
Oh, what?
And also, you got to have the one person telling you not to do the thing so you could do the thing. Here comes Julie again. I forbid you, Scott Pilgrim.
I forbid you from hitting on Ramona.
Shout out to Wallace, who will be fantastic at Code 45. He comes in drunk, because like Scott doesn't drink anymore, and I'm sure there was a reason.
He punched the moon or something.
He drinks Coke Zeros and shit. And like Wallace he doesn't have that. hang up. He's drunk as fuck, and he just chunks his keys at Scott's Dome. And he's like, gives him the immediate advice. Hey, you should break up with your fake high school girlfriend. Yeah, but you should break up with your fake high school girlfriend. Passes out and in comatose messages Scott's sister.
You're thinking about juggling 2 girls? Wait, what? What? How?
What? Remember when Amazon was mysterious and
I know.
indie? You used to be one person handling an entire area because it's not that much stuff for Amazon.
No, because it's like, who the hell would like? It used to just be books.
Yeah, just knick-knack shit. Just
knickknacks and books and stuff you would get at a bookstore.
it was just funny. Like, yeah, she works at Amazon. Like, it's not said like in a sad way. Like, yeah, she's cool. She's hip.
Yeah, she just kind of has a side gig at Amazon.
Yeah,
like,
it doesn't crush her at all, or
No.
it takes up so much of her time.
she has all the time to do whatever she wants. She literally can go to the bathroom all the time. She can stop at any place, take a pee break
whenever she wants.
Takes a shit whenever she wants.
I did chuckle a little bit. I was like, oh.
No
Then it's
crushing,
like, how
looming pain.
How do you get on Amazon? It's just, it's not all encompassing and just
Yeah.
suffocating the shit.
Let me get on my Amazon Prime phone and click my Amazon TV as I search over Prime networks.
As I rented this movie from Amazon.
As I rented this movie from Amazon.
Oh, Christ. I was like, oh. But he's trying to see her. So, like, he can guarantee that he'll get to see Ramona Flowers because this is how it works if he orders this package from Amazon. This Amage.
Yeah.
Jesus. My brain's mush. Still doesn't break up with Knives Chow, and he is fully checked out.
Dumbass.
Both of them are dumbasses. Because, like, Knives, girl, I know you're young, but Jesus, you should know what disinterest looks like, child.
No, because that is the thing he really wanted. He wanted someone to be obsessed with him. Because that's what he didn't get from Envy was he got disinterest.
He was still being like an ass about it, though. Yeah. He's like, you're the greatest guy I've met. Like, how many guys have you met? Not many. Whatever.
I've never even kissed a guy. It's like, me neither.
So, Steven nabs them a gig that we'll deal with later, guys. No big deal. During the Amazon thing, I think did he read the email and ignore it?
Yes, he is like, there's an email. What is this? This is so boring.
I love that because some guy named Matthew was sending a very, very insane worded email, and like he's just like, this is a lot of words.
Because apparently Matthew has like all the honor. I guess that was the thing in the comics was like he was honorable. He wanted a fair fight, and so that's why he sent the email was to let him know I'm coming to whoop your ass.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate Matthew. What's really funny is the O'Malley guy, Mike O'Malley, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the guy that created the comic. Like his girlfriend, dated 3 dudes named Matthew O'Malley.
Oh shit!
And he called it the League of Matthews because he thought that was fucking hilarious, and like that's how it came. And he's also like, what if Street Fighter just happened all the time?
Yeah.
What if niggas just start fighting in the streets and niggas are just like, oh shit, and it's just like,
what if that was what about their day? What if assassins were just shooting at each other and no one really cared about anything?
Basically, you gotta pay the club tab, baby. So like, he's dreaming about Ramona, that she's at the door and he sees her and he's like, bitch, I dreamt about you doing this. Is that not weird? And she's just, I remember watching it for the first time. Like she just threw that line away. Like, yeah, I just traveled through a subspace tunnel and shit. It's really easy. I can get 13 miles a minute. It's like,
yeah, you guys don't have that here.
Oh, Canada, America does. I'm like, what?
No, it doesn't.
I think because you know what? Because of all our shitty patch updates, we are glitched.
Yeah,
we are a broken server. Our server is shattered. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure the free healthcare patched up the fucking
We're like a Roblox server that just offline.
It's just no moderation at all. Just no one cares.
I can't get back in to shut it down. I can't get back in to shut it down.
Just like Roblox, so many pedophiles. Like it's just riddled.
They're just like, hey, everyone, this is the new currency. Boys pictures. Everyone, this is the currency now.
Yikes. Polaroids.
Polaroids are the currency now. This is how we pay our rent.
We're almost there.
Arrest some of them and then prove me wrong.
We're almost there. Yeah, I know. I really feel like this is. I'm about to get the camera ready and be like, man, or just go back in time and try to get myself. Self-inflicted. I need.
It's like, what are you doing? We gotta stop him.
Do you want bread or not?
You don't even know.
Oh man. Oh yeah. Yeah, I would go back in time and kill things immediately.
I don't even know.
We'll leave it at that because we're on YouTube now.
We're on YouTube.
So he sees Ramona. He tries again. He shoots a shot. It's kind of sort of pushy and desperate.
No, it's definitely desperate. It's holding her hostage until she says yes.
And she's like, do I have to give you my number so you can leave me alone? Yeah.
Yep. If I say yes, will you sign the damn package?
This is another thing that doesn't really help men in general. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Honestly, like, older me is like, yeah, don't do a lot of this. Everybody.
Don't do any of this. This is
bad. The kung fu fighting helps. And the video game references help, but this is a bad story.
Yeah. Like, Scott's really kind of the asshole the entire movie. And
he is a sympathetic asshole, but you have Gideon, who is a asshole who could give a fuck less. Like, he is
right.
He's more. He eclipses him once he finally comes into play.
What's really strange is, like, a lot of the times, except for like the last 3 people, most of the times they're like, he's not a bad guy. He's actually pretty nice. Kind of cool. Like, all of her exes like Scott. That should be a red flag.
Yeah. So they hang out. Right, they hang out. It's snowing like a motherfucker. She shows him what she means when she says, like, the subspace thing. They have a little secret door where she can travel. They go back to the crib. He's cold. She memorized all the tea in real life, so good on her. That was a pretty good thing. It's really crazy that Robin from Lego Batman, Huntress, Captain America, Captain Marvel, the voice of Batgirl, all in this movie. Oh, and Superman. Excuse me,
and Superman. And the Joker.
And the Punisher. We're all in here. You said the Joker?
Didn't Bill Hader play the Joker one time? Or was that something else?
Wait. I don't know.
No.
But yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Bill Hader is in here as the narrator. I forgot. Jesus Christ. All right, we're back. So, back at her crib. And I ain't gonna lie. POV of having Ramona Flowers up in your face and a bra trying to warm you up is quite nice.
I mean.
But why? What did he do?
I wrote that down. I was like, so how did this work? What?
Because they're about to fuck.
What was? Because I feel like we just went Amazon package ? Profit, and I was like, what the fuck?
How do we solve for X?
How do we solve for X?
I want to know because he was terrible in the beginning.
Because I want to be like Ewan McGregor and smash.
What's crazy? I was like, what? But this is how you know Scott isn't the true villain because they're right on the cusp of fucking. Yeah. Right on the cusp. And she's like, I'm gonna change my mind. I have the right to change my mind later too. And he's just like, I'm enjoying your company.
I'm just cool with being right here.
I'm shocked I got this far. Honestly.
I'm shocked I stumbled into this.
Yeah. So I realize I am just awash in wealth and riches right now. And I also will chill and enjoy the moment. And I'm like, thank you, Scott. Because even you don't know how you got here.
Even Scott's like,
he might have been relieved that it wasn't that easy.
Yeah, he was like, it's like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I would have been relieved it wasn't that easy. I was like, oh, thank God. Because I was like, I'm about to get A.
Yeah, it's like, I'm about to die. That's what's happening here.
She's going to eat me. She's a vampire.
That's all it was. She just wants my blood.
I did have one tryst where like I was being bitten a little too hard, a little too long. I was like, oh, I'm gonna die. This is I'm a dumbass. Yep. I fell for it. Yep. I knew this was too good to be true. And then I didn't die. And I was like, oh, fuck was that?
I didn't die. I love when that happens.
Yeah, I was actually being marked. I was being marked. So like if I was, goofing around, I would have had evidence.
Wow.
Everything. Yeah. Early 20s, bro. Crazy world. Crazy world we live in. So I appreciate, everybody being chill to the agency of changing their mind. That was very not 2010 thing that happened. So I thought that was dope. So that show, that gig that they got, Scott doesn't do a good job of we literally got like sitcom episode 101, like straight out of Saved by the Bell, where he reluctantly invites both his girlfriends to the goddamn show.
Moron.
Shout out to my son, bro. I'm telling you, like, I think he likes show like Wonder Man. Whenever you introduce like social anxiety into a show, like Caleb was like, oh
no.
Oh, oh no. Oh, why did you do that? Because they're standing right by each other. He's just like, I gotta go.
This is a nightmare.
He just runs away. I was like, oh, what a bitch. Because like Knives comes out of nowhere, jumps on him and kisses him, and like fucking Ramon's like, what the fuck is that?
But then like before, we had not even hold hands, and she jumps out of nowhere and plants a wet one on him. I'm like, where did this come from?
She was threatened because she saw how he was looking at Ramona in the fucking in the library, and she cut her hair. So she was peeping. She's been peeping, and she's not secure with herself, and she's been slowly trying to become what he likes because she's infatuated with this grown ass man. It's hilarious. Shout out to Crashing the Boys. I didn't realize Crashing the Boys was a reference to an old NES game with the same title.
Oh,
yeah,
that's cool.
Super cool. So,
is that girl a boy? Yes.
The heckling from yo, because like first of all, Wallace is about because like Wallace has a hilarious thing about boys in glasses, and I'm like, Wallace would look like Harry Potter if he put on glasses. But like he sees this guy, like Stacy, Scott's sister's boyfriend, he marks this nigga. He's like, as soon as he sees him, he's like, "You, hey, what's up?" Yeah. Do they suck or do they like? What do you say?
They suck or they blow?
Yeah. I was like, oh,
they have not started yet. Good answer.
That was a test.
It's testing you.
That was a test. I was like, what the fuck is happening here? And like, Crash and the Boys are going back and forth. He's like, this song's called "We Hate You." We want you to die.
This song is called "I'm Sad." So very, very sad.
So sad. I was like, yeah, I love it. I low key love Crash and the Boys.
Yeah,
I love the little drummer dog. She's awesome. Everyone's dope. So like, Stacy's messy ass start asking the real questions, like how a journalist should be doing in this country. And like Scott's like, we gotta drown them out and do a war in Iran. We gotta go right now. We gotta blow up Iran. What? Nah, shut up. We gotta do it. All of my crimes.
All my crimes.
So they play. Luckily, Nas is such a goddamn fangirl that she passed out. Shout out to Ellen Wong for she made those shirts.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
She also really wanted to be in this movie.
Say what?
She really wanted to be in this movie. It's like,
I mean, she's done a lot of stuff. Like she's fantastic. I did have a crush on her. I ain't gonna lie. Like back then. I'm glad that she was not, because of course I had to make sure she was not a child.
Yeah.
I was like, thank God. But
yeah.
Anyway,
cool.
Yeah, she was hot.
Now I'm checking to see if she's done anything. No, she
not
works.
Much.
She works.
She's working, but she's not nothing like. I feel like she's being bigger stuff.
Yeah.
So out of nowhere, here comes Matthew goddamn Patel, bro. Comes at this nigga like fast and like he's like, "What did I do? What is going on?" And Walt's like, "Fight!" And he counters this nigga and punches the shit out of Matthew. Matthew comes at him again. It's like that's when you realize, oh, this movie's different.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's hitting him with like these nasty combos, and like Matthew's tanking him, but I'm like, holy shit, Michael Cera.
Reversal.
when he did the first reversal, because you're like, oh shit, and when he hits him and he just fucking you can tell he's on like a string. It doesn't matter, nigga, because you're like, yeah. So after the beating, Matthew literally blows the dust off, all the Jackie Chan dust from movies off his shoulders, and formally introduces himself. He has the whole Super Sentai pose and everything. I like his style.
I do too.
I do. If I had a little flappy coif to put over my fucking forehead, I would. Why not? One time, I'll do it once. I'll blow, get the fro, blow it out, have it flop all over the place. Have my little pop collar with the jacket. I do love. So there's a lot of imagery of numbers, guys, throughout the entire deal. Yada yada yada. Right? Because I feel like I watched the trivia so much and like paid attention so much to the crap. I caught it all, but I don't want to insult your intelligence by bringing it up. But I do appreciate every Evil X has a number association with them. Every time Matthew Patel does his pose, he has a number 1 up that he does. Mm-hmm. On his little pirate jacket, there's one stripe for like a private, I think. Right. But it signifies the number 1. I'm just like, that's dope. Also the easiest boss battle.
Yeah. He's the first level.
He's literally the first level. But he introduces himself, and like he realizes Scott doesn't read the email, which pisses him off even further, bro. And like as they're in the middle of the fight, like Scott's like, "What the fuck, Ramona?" Just stops everything. And even the spotlight is like, "Yeah, bitch, what the fuck?" She has to explain herself of like how she got with this psychopath. And she's like, he was different and brown. There was a bunch of white boys that liked me, and we just wanted
7th grade.
Yeah, want to join forces and piss him off, and we got to fight. And his mystical powers are dope. Nothing shows you're a psychopath more than kissing someone with your eyes wide open.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's like, Jesus Christ, Matthew. And I like how there's this Bollywood Nintendo beat going on in the background and shit, and then it gets louder because our boy Matthew's about to go into a full musical Bollywood song. I don't know if that's racist. Feels like it a little bit. Oh, the boom chicka cat. I don't know. I feel like I'm just glad she didn't have a black ex. I was afraid of where that would go.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Here it comes.
That could go so many directions. I'm not going to go there today. We're just gonna
Here comes Lex.
Just delayed reactions with his fireballs, like he'll shoot it. The Impaler. Just.
No, that's fucked up, Randy. Shut up. Go ahead, moving on.
I want to know.
So then it would play the Donkey Kong theme.
Oh boy. Woo! All right, so
No.
so like first thought, he brings out the demon hipster chicks. I'm like, why are we here? Once I learned that jutsu, you'll never see me again.
Why am I?
You'll never see me
again.
You'll never see me again. I'm like, what? How many? Bye. Matthew will never return in the next
Have them fight.
I'll just keep practicing until the teeth are like normal. Maybe. Whatever. So like, I love how Scott shuts that shit down immediately. Just throws a symbol at his fucking forehead, and then proceeds to punch the dog shit out of him until he explodes. And I was like, damn, that's pretty tight. So he's killing them. Or defeating them.
Yeah, he's defeating them. They're dead.
Is that for an R rating situation?
Probably.
So he turns into coins, but like I felt like they did him dirty. He wasn't even enough to like get bus fare, and I was like, that's a little fucked up.
It's like $2.75.
Well, that's a little.
I'll give you the extra 35 cents.
That's a little mean. And I didn't want to look into that. There was like some type of racist connotations to it. I don't like it.
Right, just because he's broke.
So they're on the bus and shit. And again, Ramona, she be just throwing out the wildest lines.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, I mean, we get to make out? She said, yeah, you gotta defeat all 7 of my evil exes. He kept saying boyfriend. She's like exes.
Exes.
And he never picks it up.
It never dawns on him that she keeps saying exes and not boyfriends.
Yeah.
Exes.
He's like, anyway, whatever.
Whatever. I'm sure that's never going to come back.
I don't know stuff. Yeah. And it's not going to make me have a Freudian slip later. So Wallace, once again, demands that Scott breaks up with the fake girlfriend. And we learned that Lucas Lee's in town. No big deal.
Oh, yeah. Well,
That's a pretty cool skater now, pretty cool actor, no big deal. Scott finally breaks up. God damn. And it's like, it's too late because she professes her love.
Yeah.
Also, they're really racist to her a good couple of times in this movie because he's like, yeah, I want to invite you over to dinner. He's for Chinese food. And I was like, nigga.
No.
Stop. And she just tanks it. She just, anyway. Just like,
Anyway.
No.
To be my parents. And I'm like, ah.
So he finally pulls the fucking trigger and it devastates it. The fucking background disappears into just black sadness. And I'm just like, it don't matter though. Because he's like, yeah, I'm a little sad about breaking this little Asian girl's heart, but I got Ramona tall ass flowers.
It's going to be great.
With a thick butt. It's all going to be all right. He invites her to the band practice. Of course he does. He's a fucking asshat.
He's got no other moves.
He literally, like, there's nothing here for this relationship to last.
No.
Other than that they kiss each other sometimes. There's nothing that's happened in the entirety of this movie. We're like, they belong together. Like, not once. Doomed to fail. Doomed to fail. Because Ramona pulls up. She has red hair now. And this nigga freaks the fuck out. He's like, oh, God. She's fickle.
Yeah.
She's fickle. She could just change her mind at any moment. I could just be a whim. Like, yeah. But also, chill the fuck out. Also,
and you're worried about me getting up the place.
Because he's trying to cook for them. That was the whole point. Like, he was going to cook. Like, he wanted Wallace to leave. The second date is going to be at Wallace's house, basically. And I'm like, because Scott has no job.
Scott has no job. Scott has no prospects. Scott has basically nothing.
He has nothing. Here we are.
He has a shirt that says 0 on it. And I was like, yeah, 0. That's what you have.
So Wallace is going to go to where the movie's being filmed, where Lucas Lee is at. And he's like, I'll see you in 60 minutes.
It's like, what are you talking about? No, it's not. I don't think you're going to bomb in like 60 minutes. In 60 minutes, you can find me there.
Basically. And that's, I love how there's a timer. Him eating garlic bread is like, I can eat this every day. I just love bread. It's like, it's the best ever. I'll eat it there if I could. He's like, bread makes you fat. Bread makes you fat?
Bread makes you fat?
He tries to make a song for her, Ramona, and it's like, it was literally, 10, 15 seconds?
It wasn't very long.
And she was like, I can't wait till you finish. She's like, finish?
Finish. It's done. That's the song.
It's just cringe time. And like the time of death is exactly 60 minutes.
Yeah.
Because she brings up his hair and he freaks the fuck out. This is where we get our Bill Hader narration, which I love. Yeah. And he's like, it's like Scott Pilgrim's exact haircut was
432 days since literally he got a haircut. And then Envy hated it, and then broke up with him the same day, and that's why he hadn't had a good haircut since.
He's been cutting his own hair ever since. And anytime somebody brings up his hair, he has a hat on immediately. Like, huh? It's like, Jesus Christ.
It's like, why do you have a hat on? I thought we'd just go for a walk. And it's like 60 minutes. Done.
Yep. And they go on set. Enter. I love Lucas Lee's initial introduction through Spike TV.
Yep.
R.I.P. to Spike TV.
R.I.P. to Spike.
But it was just something about dialing the phone with a gun. It's always my favorite part. You can hear 2 clicks. First click is me hanging up. The second is me pulling the trigger. I'm like, yeah, yeah. Boop, beep, 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 boop. Then he hangs up with the gun. He doesn't use the phone to hang up. He just hangs up with the gun. I'm just like, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So enter Lucas motherfucking Lee, bro. Like, played by our boy Chris Evans. This is one of my favorite characters he's ever played.
Fucking Captain America, bro.
Bro, jet black hair with the chin strap, solid look. I like how he comes out with the Universal music and does the boom, boom with the neck snap. And the voice he does the whole time is fucking hilarious. Oh, Lucas Lee, I think he's my favorite of the exes.
Because it could have been The Rock.
It really could have been.
It could have been The Rock.
But this was best. Like, this was perfect. Like, he's honestly he's my favorite one. Like, second favorite is Brandon Routh, obviously.
Yes, I like that.
Second favorite,
yes.
Absolutely Brandon Routh.
I kind of like Roxy.
Oh yeah, no, I like her for different reasons. she had the best lines.
Yeah, she had the best lines.
She had the best lines. She had the best fucking lines. I felt like she was criminally underused, even though they showed her twice. I felt like they like kind of just shoot her away.
We're not gonna talk about this too much.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Because we don't bring up questions.
I was like, more. But he's doing Scott's trying to talk to Scott. I mean, to Wallace and Ramona, but like he's thinking Lucas is acting. He's like, you walks straight up and just punches the shit out of Scott. I'm like, God damn! Immediately gets the whooping his ass. Throws the fuck out this nigga. Like super strength. Chunks this nigga into the castle, dog, and I'm just like, God damn. And I appreciate this because like he's chasing after Lucas Lee. I love the little switcheroo where he's like he grabs a stunt man.
Yep.
He's like, yeah, sometimes I let him do the wide shots. Now you have to get blazed in the Winnie. And that was a direct reference to fucking Wesley Snipes. That is exactly what Wesley Snipes did in Blade Trinity. He let his stunt double do the wide shots while he smoked weed. Low key flex. But like for Lucas Lee to make a Blade reference, I was like, oh, fuck yeah.
Because he heard it from Ryan Reynolds. That's what it was. I was like, how the fuck did he know about that? It was like because Ryan Reynolds told me. Because they were friends since two girls at a pizza place.
Was Lucas Lee trying to challenge Blade's voice that time in the movie? Ooh. I don't know, some of that blazed in the Winnie. Anyway.
Winnie.
Scott is overpowered, bro. He's getting beat up by the. I like how the stunt doubles are stomping him out. Hey, you guys want any coffee or anything? Like, oh no, we're good. Still just yeah. And from the trip it takes Lucas Lee to read a pretty hilarious text.
That's hilarious.
That's hilarious. His voice is my jam. Hilarious. As soon as he gets to the coffee, bro, badass line. Mr. Lee. Boy, Scott standing alone, all the bodies down. You want it back on set. I was like, we get that cool anime like rundown of each other and shit. But like Scott can't beat this nigga Lucas, bro.
No.
I do like earlier when they're like, they shoot movies in Toronto, and like Wallace is like, yeah.
Yeah, they do. Sometimes.
So what's funny is when he knocks him through like this fake New York skyline. And like Lucas is like trying to say something like the League of, and he rips it out, and then you see the actual skyline of Toronto. I didn't catch that until I didn't catch that joke until now. I was like, oh shit. And he's like, he's about to whoop. Oh, he's like, yeah, man. Wait, you never heard about the League of Alexis? He's like, no, man. League? Oh, my bad, man. Shit. Come on, let's get a beer. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was like, fuck, you are a good actor. But are you a pretty good skater? I was like, ooh. And he's like, you think you can do a little thingy off
of that thingy?
He's like, it's called a grind, bro. I don't know why.
Can you do a grind thingy off that thingy?
He looks just like, it's like how many feet was it? Like 200? Like, it's like 200.
It's like, yeah, it's 200. There's 200 steps, and it's like, and the rails are garbage. And it's like, yeah, but if you can't do it, it's fine.
So you think you're gonna go to me and this girl's watching? I love, dude, the touch of the heartbeat with his eyes looking him back and it was fucking mwah. Give him my skateboard. Here you go, big fan. Of course you are. Awesome last words before dying. He goes on there. He's getting it, bro. I wish they had like a Tony Hawk multiplier counter going off along with the
crazy
kilometers as he's going.
Yeah.
And like, I love how Scott's like, wow. Wow. Niggas getting it. But he bails and you just see a mushroom cloud in the distance, dog. Lucas Lee played himself. Dead. I know. It was lame, but like his own hubris took him out. Ramona dips the fuck out though. No type of celebration.
Nope.
It doesn't matter, dog, because we get a phone call. It's that girl, Envy Adams. Brie Larson. And I remember, like, damn, girl, why you sound like that? Because she researched porn stars and chose to use their affectation to talk. This was on purpose. Yes, she is purposely sounding like a fucking porn star. And I know her boyfriend's asked at least a couple times, can you do the Envy voice?
Can you do the voice again, please?
Trying to hurry up and nut. Like we only have 15 minutes to do the voice.
Do the voice.
Oh, you should totally come. I'm like, I could. I remember first I heard, I was like, God, not knowing who the fuck Brie Larson is. I was like, Jesus, man, ease up. God, also don't. One of my favorite characters.
Oh, dare you?
Yeah,
do it again.
Do it again. So Scott's just stressed the fuck out, but he gets attacked by the whole ass ninja, bro. And I did see the comic panel, and they nailed it where she's doing her Nightcrawler band. Roxanne has the coolest powers.
Yeah,
she's like the coolest one. She's a straight up ninja, and like she's doing her little Nightcrawler band, but she fails and gets punched right in the tit. Scott doesn't know.
Punch me in the boob.
Scott doesn't know. God damn it, you punched me in the boob. He's like, who the fuck are you? Oh, you'll find out. He's just annoyed. I don't have the time. I don't have time for this.
I don't have time for this shit right now. I don't have time for this.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I got other things to worry about.
This is where he bumps into Julie by accident because he's trying to talk to Sarah. Sarah's like, nope, I'm barely in this movie. Bye. I'm going to date director for some reason later.
Yep.
Julie's cussing Scott the fuck out.
We're going to fucking get you, Scott.
She's like, how do you do that? Like, never mind how the fuck I do that. Like, she was just...
Is there anywhere you don't work?
Yeah, that's a great question. So Ramona pulls up to the coffee shop to apologize to Jesus Christ, what a horrible time. And to apologize to Scott for dipping out like that and, trying to explain herself a little bit. And like Scott's trying to say it's okay, but here comes Envy immediately. Standing in front of her own poster, which is terrifying.
Yeah, just manifested in there.
Just mugging the shit out of him, bro. She's like, yeah, I am jealous. I was like, oh, God.
What?
I'm allowed to be.
Okay.
Invites him to the show, puts him on the fucking list whether he wants to be there or not. Envy asks Steven Stills to be part of the show to open. He agrees because he's a piece of shit. But also, think about the band, bro.
The band, bro. But the band. But the band.
And he's like, yeah, man, we're adults. We're all adults. Yeah. This jump scare scared the fuck out of my son, by the way. Because they're all in this room talking about like how it shouldn't be a big deal. We're all adults here. And they cut to a low-key, like, grudge ghosty looking knife child outside. I was like, ah! It's terrifying. That scared the shit out of me too. I'm like, oh, good. Ugh. So, like, Knives is furious. She wants revenge because this fat-ass white girl.
Yep.
Accurate.
Fat-ass white girl. It's like 25.
Back then, I was like, no, she's not. Not knowing. I haven't seen Ahsoka yet.
Yeah.
Accurate. She's like, I know just how to get him back. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
You're doing high school games with grown folks. You're going after Young Neil. Oh my God, Young Neil, you're so fucking hot. Poor Young Neil was like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're the same age.
Well, yeah, that's how it works.
Right. I do appreciate this. They get to the show, right? They do their little whatever. I love how they do. Sex with Mom opens. We kind of just yada yada this shit when they end the show. We don't really hear much of nothing. And then like Steven's like, do we suck? And then Ron's like, I don't know. Do you?
Do you?
And he's like, no, she's gotta get rid of her, Scott. She knows we suck.
We gotta get rid of her. She knows we suck.
Then Classic Demon Hair starts playing. I like this song a lot.
Yeah. It charted.
It did?
Yeah. It charted.
No shit.
The Brie Larson version charted.
Wait, this is an original song? This is a song that they covered?
This is an actual song by Metric. Metric played this song before, and the lead singer, she agreed to have it redone and re-sang by Brie Larson in the movie. But the Brie Larson version got really popular. And she's okay with that.
Oh, she is? Is she?
Yeah, she was cool with it.
I was waiting to see the lead singer from Metric behind this nigga just been in it.
At least that's what I heard. It didn't chart very high, but it definitely it was so popular that it charted. And I was like, holy shit.
I like how they cut first of all, Edgar Wright cut the shit out of this. And it was a dope reveal because the song's happening and it's a nice little pace of some drama and shit. And then it's because Ramona mentioned, yeah, I dated the Todd once.
Yeah.
We need to be concerned.
Not even that, right? The lesson we need to learn here is you need to pay attention more.
Everyone does. Because what's really terrifying is she also Emmy's a piece of shit because she's like, oh, I have a friend. I moved, but there's just some friend I know. Now I'm fucking him. It's like, oh, that's painful. But he's also a bassist. And he's also a more muscular version of you. Ugh. And then
that guy on bass, that's Todd. Yeah, I know. You know?
What? Yeah. And then the song, all you hear is Envy going, oh yeah, more with the connotations is wild. But then you just see the face of Scott. He's like, oh no. The mug, the mean mug that Todd. I think that's why I fuck with Todd, because his presence is low key terrifying. He's a piece of shit, but he's just mugging. He's just mugging. The smugness, y'all are fucked.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck. I'm gonna fuck you up, bitch.
Bro, the mug he gave her, dog. I'm like, oh, but the song was dope. But I was also I remember first watch, I'm like, oh no. And then of course Judah's like, you guys got to go to the fucking green room. You're invited backstage for some tense ass. Butt puckering ass bullshit.
And I like when Knives is like, how do you guys know Envy? Scott dated her. What?
Emoji face. It's her face just. Oh, Knives wouldn't shut up. She's losing it. She's fangirling out.
Yep.
Everyone's kind of annoyed with her. Just glares everywhere, bro. Fucking honestly, you know what's crazy? Aubrey Plaza could have been casted as the drummer too. She looked like her also.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's weird. Anyway, but yeah, the drummer just in the background, not saying shit, not doing shit.
She's too funny for that shit.
Yeah, that's also true. But it's the fucking. It's like Scott Ramona, just the cattiness. Like your outfit affordable? Bitch.
Whoa.
Bitch. I was like, oh my God. But Knives just kept talking, bro. And then Knives realizes oh shit, technically we kissed low key. She was just freaking out. And Todd just stands up and just fucking blasts Knives in the face. So hard. He punched out her highlights, bro. First of all, shout out to Knives for not dying.
Yep.
Neil doesn't know what to do. He's just like, Scott holds back a little bit. No one jumps up just yet until the great country of Canada is called into play.
Yeah.
Toronto. I had enough, you cocky cock. I want this visual effect in X-Men so bad. Because I thought about Magneto.
Oh yeah.
Like when because like he was going to beat his ass, but he couldn't. Like he holds him holds him with his little powers and shit, and like this really dope black and white like comic like panel of him like holding him up, and I was like, why won't we use this effect for Magneto?
I don't know.
Or Professor X, anybody. Like I love that this lens flare circle effect is like the shit. And this is like a 16-year-old effect, and I'm like, this fucking rules. Like more, please. Bring it back.
I think it's like everything was put into the effect.
How come? Why didn't they let him finish Ant-Man? Like having him in the Marvel thing was like, because like it was a crime. Moving on.
Probably because it was like, because knowing him, he was gonna go like full out, insane, giant props, things moving in and out of sequence. It would have been insane.
I think the style would have broke just the continuity, which I hate.
Right.
Because I also like, I really was a big fan of this. This is a weird tangent, but I was really a big fan of how Black Panther fought in Civil War versus the actual Black Panther movie. I was a little hurt. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
That's what happens when you're part of the committee. You have to stay within the committee guidelines.
Yeah,
and
you can't go too crazy.
You can't just like, well, I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want, and it's like because you've read what I wrote for Kane, and I was like, it totally makes sense for a guy who has dimensional powers to do that. And I was like, yeah, that's what he should have been doing instead of whatever he did in Quantumania.
Yeah, I know. We gotta do what we gotta do sometimes. Oh well. So Scott's getting his bitch ass beat, and we realized because our boy Todd is vegan, and this is when it was like still like a new thing. There wasn't that many vegans.
It was strange that Todd was able to keep it a secret for so long because he didn't tell everyone within the first 5 seconds of everyone meeting.
This is also true, but but the smugness of being vegan. But also, there was a lot fewer vegans back then, so it was kind of like it literally.
Yeah, it was like only like 12.
So Scott gets thrown into the stratosphere, fam. Literally, and like lands horrifically, and he's like, "Can you just pretend it's rainwater and not piss?" He's like, "It's not raining.
It's not raining."
Can you give me a backstory on this nigga or some shit so I can figure out what to do? Nothing helpful.
No.
Nope. Just that nigga can punch a hole in the moon.
Yeah.
Before the vegan powers, and he's going to Vegan Academy, and she dumped him, and it's like she dabbled in bitchery. That was it. That's the backstory. What? Todd is washing this nigga all fight. He's throwing this nigga through like several walls. I don't know what building this is.
That's what Scott's power is. He is invincible.
Yeah, he's
just keep punching on him. Eventually, he's gonna win.
Yeah, he has high persuasion and like charisma. Apparently, that even he doesn't know. He has like unknown buffs. How did I get in this bed? That's one of his buffs.
Scott is actually a Viltrumite. We just don't know it.
Yeah, he's just
that'd be terrible if there's a whole planet of Michael Cera's.
Jesus Christ. I need to finish it. I'm not done yet. I'm so mad. I'm also just, you know what? We'll save it for later. But I'm really mad that the thing that I was like, y'all should not have done, immediately backfires. I was like,
yeah,
fuck, like y'all didn't even think of it just that easy, huh? Great. All right, so
shouldn't have done that.
You shouldn't have done that. We knew he shouldn't have done it, but I thought we figured that out later. You're like, nope.
No.
Thanks for waiting. Enjoy. So Scott gets blown into like craft services, bro. And he's like, how about a toast to my memory? Some coffee? And he's like, I know you put half and half in one of those cups, bro. You know, with my mind's eye, I saw it. I'll take the soy latte, thank you. And I love the smugness of like the line delivery was my favorite here. He's like, yeah, you know, like I use my mind's eye or whatever to whatever project the half and half into that cup. you just drink half and half, baby. And nothing makes this whole sequence better. Nothing makes this whole guy. Look, I said what I said about Punisher 04.
Yeah.
And I'll maintain that till I die. But Thomas Jane is one of the most grizzled vegan policemen ever.
That's right.
Wonderful.
This is the best.
They're reading this nigga his rights. He's like, this is just the first offense. He's like, no, it's not. He's breaking down. He pulls out the little detective notebook. And the nigga's like,
You're knowingly injustice gelato.
What? Like, what? It's not vegan? Milk and eggs, bitch.
Milk and eggs, bitch.
Milk and eggs, bitch.
You're biting a plate of chicken parmesan.
Nigga. Like, even him is like, nigga. He's like, oh.
But is it vegan?
What makes it ridiculous is like when he was like gassing himself up for his vegan powers. I don't eat the ovum, the milk, the meat, the milk, or the ovum, and he does like all this extra shit. It's like, you know the rules, nigga.
You know the rules.
No
vegan diet, no vegan powers.
Yeah, they take his goddamn powers, bro, and then like, oh, we missed a base battle. It's fucking glorious.
It's
Awesome. I enjoyed the fuck out of that. So why can't y'all just be friends? Make dope ass.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
bass riffs.
A lot when you watch it again and realize a lot of the X's are just Scott in ultra paths. Like if Scott had just been the drama queen that he was, he would have been Lucas Lee.
Yeah, true. They all would have had a great time together, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And like, oh man, every time she's like, "You're the nicest guy I met," and every time we're all like, "Oof, that's not good."
This is the nicest guy. Okay.
What's funny is like they both know how finite this relationship is.
Yeah.
Several times, and whenever they kind of like brush by how finite the relationship is, when shit gets tense again. Like
maybe that's what the ending is about. Okay, but.
Well, they had two different endings. Because first of all, he's supposed to stay with Knives, but also she's 17. So it was like, he should have just been alone.
It should have been, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. It's not it's a whatever. Maybe it works out, guys. No.
Maybe it works out.
No. Amazing headbutt kill. Blows that nigga up, dog. KO. But Scott is salty. And then they're like,
he's not in the mood right now.
Bro, why are we going to another destination? Why are we doing anything? Go home.
I'm going home.
That nigga's like, 2 gin and tonics, please. I thought you don't drink. And that nigga's like, bitch, me.
Why did you want one?
That was so fucking dope. He's like, I only had one drink. Put up 2, I only had one drink.
I only had one drink.
Enter Roxy again and make it count this time. She's X number 4. I do appreciate how we see like, whatever. For Lucas Lee, his logo basically signifies a 2. There's a bunch of other 2 images and shit, whatever. Our boy literally just had a 3 on his fucking.
Yeah, with Todd, it was like, all right, fine, 3.
yeah. Let's make it obvious. But what was just funny because like Scott had on a 0 shirt at the time, so that was like. But like the club they went to had like a 4 like built into the actual set and like yada yada yada. Roxy pulls up. She kicks the fuck out of this nigga. Yeah. But like we get to see Ramona get down because like he doesn't want to fight her and like Ramona steps in and like when she catches the foot, I thought it was pretty fucking dope.
Yep.
The kicks Mae Whitman does, like, or her stunt person does.
Nice.
But I like how it still took Scott a minute, and they show his brain like gets it.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, you had a sexy face.
You had a sexy face." I was just a little bi-curious.
Well, I'm about to be a little her one-liners are not my favorite, but definitely best one-liners in the entire movie was her.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Fight me, you has-been.
Has been, bro. Like she was throwing out bars nonstop. And like Ramona gets in and like she's fucking her up. And the axe kick Ramona does first. Me and my son, because even like Mae Whitman was like, nope, I gotta have my eyes roll in the back of my head. I have to tallow my brain from this kick. Cause fuck, this shit was nasty. I was like, oh, 10 out of 10 axe kick. I don't know if there's anything better.
That was a good one.
It was disgusting. Because the after cell of the body just turning into linguine. After, I was like, oh god. But like Scott has to fight. That's the rule. He has to defeat with his own hands. So she like does a Jackie Chan, grab him and puppeteer his body type shit to fight. It's cool. The little sword thing she had, dope ass weapon also. But like Scott's in danger. And she rears up her own axe kick to fucking end the fight. And she's like, your BF's about to get F'd in the B. Best line of the whole movie. Best line of the entire goddamn film, nigga. That shit is rent-free in my brain, nigga. Like, seriously. And she's like, her weak spot's behind her knees. Like, what? It makes her nut, bro. I think this was used differently in the comic. I think Envy was the one that had the knee thing.
I think so, something like that.
So she comes in for the ass kick, and he throws his finger up. Just a little prod. And she's like, you'll never get Ramona to do this. And she comes so hard, she dies. And like, my son was like, what happened? I was like, I don't know.
I don't know. She exploded.
Then the suggestive coin falls. The coins fell quite suggestively on both of their faces. I was like, on their faces?
Yeah.
All right. And he's scooping coins up, saving for later, you feel me? Whatever. So Scott goes a little too far because he's like still he's salty and he lets his true insecure feelings explode all over the place. And like, your Ramona gotta go because he's like, I'm just trying to figure out who you did sleep with. You know,
Wow, bro.
break up and bound.
Yep.
Also, based on what strong fabric of relationship you guys have, maybe in the comic there's more
tea,
relationship.
yeah. I don't know.
Maybe more in the comic there was more.
There was a
between them
reason.
two.
Yeah. That was an attraction or something.
It's a lot though, because he says that, and like Ramona like fucks off and shit. But like, you know, he's already thrown her on the bus for her sexual freedoms, and then we get introduced to X 5 and 6,
Yep.
the Katayagi twins, and he's already mad. He's on the base. He's pissed off. He's
I'm
like,
mad.
she dated twins at the same time. I don't care. Like,
I don't care.
I'm like, ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Shout out to Edgar Wright getting a lot of the rights to all these sound effects and shit too, bro.
Oh, wow.
Everybody was cool. Like, first of all, he talked to the composer of Zelda. He's like, hey man, this is, he talked to Nintendo. He's like, no, this is the lullaby of our times. And they're like, that is the most beautiful thing I've ever heard.
Aww.
Use it. You, please. It was always poetry and haikus that give you access to our rights and property.
It's like, oh, fuck yeah.
Americans never understand the
They don't understand the art.
You have to move our CEO to be able to get access to.
Yeah.
Only God knows what Illumination said to Mario, to Nintendo for the Mario movie. Only God knows what tear-jerking speech they hit them niggas with. Moving on.
Like, what?
That's beautiful though. Like, that was the lullaby of our times. Like, that's low-key accurate. Anyway,
It is true. Yeah.
it's Christ. So, Amp versus Amp battle.
Uh-oh.
Somebody didn't know. Steve was like, "Oh my god,
How's that even possible? That's not possible, is it? Actually, no.
I love one of my favorite. Oh, so there was a movie I was trying to remember the name of. Steven Stills was the main character of this movie. It's called 13 Sins.
Okay.
It is under the radar, but very hardcore. It's basically a movie where like he gets these phone calls to enter like kind of like this game he has to play. It's kind of Squid Gamey, before Squid Game. Really old movie, and like he has to do a challenge to get money in his account, but like he can agree to like try to do all 13. Like either you accept, cause you don't know what the next challenge is going to be, so either you can take the money and run, or you can say I'm ready to go further. And the sins get worse and worse, and he's so desperate for money that he keeps pushing it, and it gets vile. Each challenge gets vile.
Ooh, with
good
Ron
movie.
Perlman.
Yeah, we should do it one day. Low numbers, but it's not like our YouTube's on, not like YouTube's on fire. It just exists. Our YouTube exists, listeners, please. Go on YouTube.
Nah.
Or don't. Fuck you.
Or
Yeah,
don't.
we don't need you.
I don't need you.
Whichever,
I don't need YouTube.
whichever works. I mean, we can't monetize YouTube just ever for this.
That's the other thing.
So, my favorite part of the Ampersand battle is like when Steven Steele started bitching up. We're not supposed to be here. He tries to like do this little girl run. It's my favorite. We're not supposed to be here. And like Scott's like, bro, what the fuck?
Pull it together. God damn it.
Pull it together, you bitch. Gideon is there. We finally see Gideon, and is it Jason Schwartz?
I think so.
God, he plays as smarmy. He's good as fuck. God, I just want to punch him in the face. He knows it too.
Schwartzman.
Jason Schwartzman, thank you. He knows it, and they're like, make him chew gum, and I'm like, oh, I want to fight him so bad.
Oh, God, I want to punch your face. Punch your face into.
I like how both our fists entered the fucking screen. Motherfucker. And he's with Ramona, and it's pissing him off, dog. And they do the whole amp battle, which is like strictly for this movie.
Yeah.
And I liked it. It's a good ass song. Yeah. And like the Katanagi twins racistly summon a dragon. I guess Sasquatch would be, because I keep thinking American, but they're Canadians. I guess a Sasquatch would be a Canadian mythical beast that would appear.
Yeah.
Man. With the Wendigo. But
I thought it was more like a Hulk, just not a Hulk. That's why Michael Cera's got the green eyes like Lou Ferrigno. And
he did have the Lou Ferrigno shit, but like I was thinking it was a hairy beast. So I went Sasquatch.
The green-eyed jealousy.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
The big old hairy beast of jealousy.
Big old hairy jealous bitch. But he beats the shit out of the dragon. It's a dope spectacle. And then like I love how the amps break down like Tetris pieces. That was pretty fucking dope. Really cool visual. But like what's really sad is the Katanagi twins didn't speak a lick of English.
Oh.
There was a whole kidnapping Kim Pine subplot. And they're like, well, they can't speak a word of English, so nope. You know, I'm like, y'all couldn't. The fuck? Why? Why'd y'all do that? Also, least favorite exes, because they were just there.
Yeah.
And they just did hand signals and pressed the keyboard. They were just there, bro. And I'm like, come on, guys. Or maybe it was like, man, that's a loaded conversation about how they both dated Ramona.
Yeah,
we should just gloss over that part where she was
do about
getting
this?
Eiffel Towered all the time by Japanese twins. That's a lot. We got to yada this. Very complicated chapter of the books.
It's like, what are we going to talk about? How is this going to play out?
How did that breakup happen? Where's the backstory on them?
Yeah.
How did you meet them? What were the pluses?
Or maybe that was the time like she was a bitch and she dated two guys and didn't realize they were brothers.
Nah. I feel like nah. I don't think so. I think they were. I think it was a spring break situation.
Yep.
Like that weirdos twins, those weirdos guys. Yep. Them. Yeah, I think it was like moving on, guys. So like he tries to go apologize to Ramona, you know. But she dumps him and she's like, I'm back with Gideon, and then Gideon pulls up like, hey.
That's the bad news. The good news is
I'm gonna sign you guys. Like, fuck the competition. I'm gonna sign y'all for a 3-album contract right here and now. And Steven don't even give a fuck. He's just, yeah, signing.
Money.
I'm not going to be in this. Neil's going to replace, just not even wasting time. I'm like, Gah!
You're talking about, I already had that. I was already 2 steps ahead.
Basically, because you kept leaving practice to bang this chick, bro.
Yeah.
Brutal. And Gideon's a douche, but Scott has nothing, and he's just super sad now. And then Gideon gives him a call. Like, I just want to be the bigger man. It's like, oh man, they coded him perfectly to piss me off.
Just want to be the bigger guy and say, hey, I'm really sorry how things ended up.
Yeah, I just want to invite you down here because the acoustics in here are amazing.
Oh,
what?
That's from Parks and Rec. It's got to be from Parks and Rec.
Oh,
'Cause
that
it's
line?
the same fucking line.
Yeah.
Acoustics are amazing.
So he's like, yo, you should pull up to enjoy the show and, come through or whatever the fuck. And like, he's fucking pissed. Cause like, he was trying to talk to, he's like, is Ramona there? And he's like, I don't know, babe. Are you with me? Like, ugh. And she says like, he has a way to get it in her head. And he didn't catch it the first time.
He didn't catch the sexy phase either. So it's like,
This is all
give him a minute.
Because even with her rubbing her neck and you hear a weird digital noise every time she does it.
Yep.
Like they literally, they cover their tracks. Every time she does this, you're like, every time.
Yeah.
So whatever. So he's pissed. He gets powered up. We get our Edgar Wright, gear up situation, and then we stop for the shoe tie. It's very important. Mm-hmm. He gets to the Chaos Theater, level 7. What's the password? Whatever. They're like, whatever. Perfect. He goes in there and he's like,
second password. All right, go ahead.
Scott got beef. He pulls up, slaps that Coke Zero out that bitch's hand. I don't know. It's something about smacking the drink upwards that always, that and defenestration, dog. Like my
Hiya,
something about it. I love it in dodgeball. I love it in this. And he's like, like, Gideon's like, you really gonna fight me for her, dog? He's like, yeah, I love her.
Oh,
Scott earned the power of love, and then like, this fucking sword comes out of his chest. And Gideon's like, play us some fight music, and like Kim doesn't really want to do it, but they play the intro theme, which is a good song to play to whoop a bunch of ass, and it's dope. We get to see Michael Cera and his digitally edited in stunt double come in and whoop ass. It's dope. Because I was like, kind of trying to pay attention to what Michael Cera was doing. It was still impressive. Still pretty impressive. Not a lot. Because like, all the really, really good shit, he has a hat on and a jacket. That's not here nor there.
Or like, it's kind of far away, and it's like,
Right. So it's a big ass fucking fight, but then like he goes after Gideon. Gideon drops the shit out this nigga because he has a cane sword. Of course he does.
Because he's a dork.
Piece of shit. But Knives comes in, and you're thinking she's gonna attack Gideon. She's going after old Ramona. Ramona's like, what the fuck?
What?
I like when they're fighting and talking, like it's all rhythmic because they're basically making another song, low key.
Yeah.
I didn't fight Scott. I didn't steal anybody. Whatever. But like racism. There's a point where Gideon calls Knives Child Kung Pao chicken, nigga. And I'm like,
we get it. You're a villain.
look at Kung Pao chicken. I'm like, yo, we really let it rip sometimes in these movies.
Yeah.
Because that's rush hour level.
Chicken ass.
What? God. Like, at least like Chris Tucker added ass at the end. This nigga was like, nope, menu item. The menu item. And that felt really racist. God damn, bro. Whoo. So like Scott jumps in and stops the fight between Ramona and Knives to like explain that he doesn't really do a good job because he's like, I did cheat on you bitches, but not really because He tries to work out the logistics of that. He's not that big a piece of shit.
You weren't hurt by it? Yeah.
Then he gets stabbed right through the back, Bishop style. And he had it coming. You can cheat on these ladies all you want, Scott, but you can't cheat death. Actually, they scored a lot of points beating the Cagliari Twins, and he got a free life. And he went to the area where he died, and like he was talking to Ramona. Ramona's like, "Yeah, man, he has a way of getting in my head." And they're like, literally, he's like, "Oh, because you computer chip in the back of her neck." And I'm like, "Ew."
Yeah.
I mean, God knows what's happening there. But
Scanners.
So we get a backstory on Gideon, low key, and it's like, yeah, she's been kind of a piece of shit through all other relationships, but like this nigga didn't give a fuck about her.
Yeah.
And she was like more into them because of it. And then when she left, he was more into her. It's just all these relationships should be burned to the ground.
Toxic.
Jesus. Everyone should be nuked. And like he gets a life and runs it back, and he does everything better this time. And I do like this a lot better. I do. And like he comes in, he's like, "You're pretentious. This place sucks. I got beef." And every time he does it the right way, you hear like a little power up noise and shit, because he actually gives props to like his homies. Like he's like, "Nope, I like this line better without me. Young Neil, you're now Neil. Kim, I'm sorry for being a piece of shit. Steven, the band sounds great." And like everyone's like, "Ah." And
My heart.
He runs it back, and he's like, "So you here to fight me over this girl?" He's like, "I'm here to fight for me, nigga. New sword unlocked. Scott learned the power of self-respect." Yeah, it's a different color sword this time. It's bigger, little girthier.
Yeah.
And they play the song like this time. Kim is hype. "Where's Sesame Bomb? The guy's gonna kick your fucking ass." And they play the song even faster now, and we get back to where we're at, where they do the kung fu jump at each other, but this time Scott is victorious, and Gideon falls down, and we think he's done. Nope.
No.
Nope. He tries to catch Knives from doing the fight, and he explains right at the gate, "I cheated. I'm a piece of shit. I cheated on both of y'all. Even though I didn't take you serious at all, Knives."
I didn't take it seriously.
I didn't take you serious at all.
You're better.
Always trying to bang this chick. Like, you were just kind of in the way. And also, like, I didn't tell you I was macking on a 17-year-old chick like I'm R. Kelly at McDonald's.
Yep.
And they're like, "All right, we respect you for clearing the air for that." But then we got a second phase boss battle with Gideon. Gideon pulls up. He has a digital sword. He has the cool X on his glasses. I think it's cool. He's still a piece of shit. But also, the fighting style was perfect for such a douchebag. The one-arm fencing katana shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That matches. That
this
matches, bro. But unfortunately, with that second phase also comes with Tyler Perry BET boyfriend attacks. You get aggroed by the nearest female to you. Shut up, bitch. Bah. And like the movie is like, bad. No, we don't condone this. It's bad. He's beating the shit out of Ramona for no reason, honestly.
She falls down the stairs and shit. It's like,
Bro,
oh God.
taking mad tick damage from stairs, and like Knives and Scott beat this nigga so hard it turns into a photo shoot, nigga. Like the whatever the inside of a raging demon is, that's what happened to that nigga's face, bro. They whooped this nigga's ass, bro. And nigga swallows his gum. And they say, "You know how long it took me to get the leagues together? How many emails I had to send? It took me 2 hours, nigga." My son was like, "That's not that long." I was like, that kick was fucking awesome, though. He kicked the shit out of that nigga, bro. Blew his ass up. And then we're like, "Oh no, here comes Nega Scott," because we were we kind of sort of alluded to it earlier when they were playing like the Dance Dance Revolution Ninja game, but also as a reference to Dark Link, right? Is it Dark Link?
Something like that. Yeah.
It's either Nega Link or Dark Link. But like he pulls up, he looks crazy. I'm like, "Oh, another boss battle?" Nope. Scott's a piece of shit. So Nega Link, good guy.
He's a really good guy.
Yeah, we're gonna have brunch later. Like, what? Yeah.
Yeah.
So rightly so, Ramona's like, well, I'm gonna go fuck off now because this is a mess. And then like everyone, you can tell the guy wrote that. After all that, yeah, bro. Sometimes you just let this shit the fuck go. But it's like, no. And then like Knives is like, I'm too cool for you anyway. Go fuck off. Go after her. And he's like, should I even do any of this? And then there's an alternate ending where he's like, she fucks off and she's like, Ramona's like, yeah, you deserve to be with a 7-year-old Chinese schoolgirl. And he's like, I do deserve this.
I do deserve this.
Neither ending felt right to me. Even like back then, I was just like, I guess.
I don't know. Like I got to the end of this one, I was like, I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah, bye.
Now.
See you. Yeah.
Like you said, the third ending, the other ending should have just been, and Scott was alone.
Yeah. Scott got to heal. It's like, all right, Mona.
Yeah.
It's been weird, but I learned a lot about myself. And like, yeah, I did cheat on both of y'all. So, neither one of y'all should want me back to any capacity. Because I was a piece of shit. And I realize that now. And I'm going to go be better now.
Yeah.
And start my own band or whatever the fuck. And
what's Envy doing? She needs a bassist.
This is also true. Yeah. Also, I'm over her now, so I could totally just play the bass and not. Yeah. Well, I can ignore her porn voices.
Yeah.
Only so long. That's the sequel. Like, but for how long?
But for how long?
How long can you?
Can you ignore
more
it?
Cream in her coffee. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I really need some cream in here. Oh, you're gonna make me solo again? Like what?
Scared.
Like, oh shit. Fuck.
No.
I'm back. Yeah, I thought it was dumb. Like older me, definitely much older me. It's like that's stupid. That's dumb. Dumb as fuck. Why the fuck would you do that? Lessons were learned.
There you go.
But not this movie. Honestly, good thing they were like didn't sexualize Knives.
Right.
Because that would have been rough. This would have been a rough one. It's Teletime, guys. Let's find out how many
Thank
people.
guys, Knives didn't show up in a Chung-Li outfit.
Whoa. Also, she's 3 years younger than Michael's hero, and I'd have been bringing that up every 2 minutes if that was the case. She's 3 years old.
She's 3 years younger.
Not her age.
No, it's gonna be
Why
fine.
would you say that? Why would you put that image in my head, you piece of shit? Like, you're an asshole.
Because I thought about it, and I was like,
Such a
this will be
weakness. I bought a shitty anime because the lady who was working in the booth was wearing a Chung-Li outfit. It was a light-skinned chick just with Chung-Li. And I was like, I'll buy this anime. It was garbage, and I knew it was. Fuck. Just don't. Just any Street Fighter cosplay, man, ladies, just stay away. Unless you want that, unless you want trouble.
Well, now I gotta watch Glow because that kind of.
Yeah, I know. I need to watch Glow. I've been meaning to. Anyway,
Yeah.
Whatever. It's out of time. How many people were horrifically murdered and turned into change? Let's get into a body count.
That body count. That body count. That body count. It's the body count.
Randy Savage.
All right. So every time they turn into change, they're dead. So I went to 37.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah, they're
That's
dead.
some of the weird. That's some of my favorite subjects, guys. The nudity.
Yep.
Let's get skin deep.
It's about to get skin deep. I just wanna see a little feet. Just show me that booty. Just a little bit of titties. Right now, right now. Ooh,
Nobody got naked. Ramona got in her drawers. And like, I feel like that was enough.
Yep.
Again, I do appreciate the most progressive thing this movie did was like when she was like, I don't want to fuck. And he's just like, all right,
Oh, okay. Sure.
let's cuddle. No big deal. Whew, nowadays, a lot of toxic guys. That would have been a lot different.
What do you mean?
I deserve this.
I deserve this.
We
I
took
got
a
out
walk.
of bed in the morning.
We were on the swings. That was a date. Like,
I showed up, didn't I?
I'm here.
I'm here.
You agreed to a date even though I coerced you into it? Yeah.
I paid the Amazon shipping.
I know. That's 85% of the steps there. The other 15 was showing up.
Oh,
The entitlement. The entitlement is guys, if you just... If you tell yourself you deserve something a lot, you might want to check that.
no.
Yeah, just, you don't deserve shit. Man, this movie needed like just one healed person should have just showed up at the end. Like, can we not have them be together? Because it's based on nothing.
Fuck 'em.
It's based on nothing. They were just sexually attracted to each other somehow.
Yeah.
Somehow,
Somehow.
because he agreed to tea. I don't know. He got cold. That's what did it. That's what turned her on.
He was vulnerable.
Yeah. God damn.
He was succumbing to the elements, and she's like, whatever.
She has a Donner Party kink.
Yep.
Are you really?
Oh, he's
fucking cold?
emaciated and freezing to death. Yeah. Oh, gets
what
me
it was.
wet.
All right. What the fuck? Oh yeah. Zero. Let's talk about our favorite character. Who is our shining star in all this goofy ass shit? Let's talk about our Joker's Award recipient.
Let me introduce myself. I'm Joe Grizzly, bitch.
Jesus Christ. Random Ray Savage. Who's your Joe Grizzly?
I went with Kim. Kim Bynes.
Fuck yeah, that's a great pick. I'm going with Wallace. I feel like those two should be the Grizzlies. Point blank, period, man.
Yep.
All right, guys, it's final verdict time. Knee pads or slippers. What that means, if we truly enjoyed the movie, give it a maximum of 2 knee pads where he falls to the worst position, given the movie is just due. Or if we think this is a soy latte mocha frappuccino of ass, we give it it sounds like diarrhea. We get a maximum of 2 2 hater slippers where we slide them on and viciously beat a woman that had nothing to do with any of the anger that you had in the first place. Really savage knee pads or slippers.
I went ahead and gave this 2 knee pads. I don't care. Yeah, I love this movie. It's me and my son love this movie. It's been in our rotation for forever. I used it for testing AV equipment for like 4 years.
Nice.
So it's like, yeah, because it's bright, colorful, it's loud. The story, though, yeah, as you dig more into it, I don't know, guys. Scott's an asshole, and somehow he wins. Like, I guess, but to be fair, so was Shaun from Shaun of the Dead. Shaun was still an asshole when he got to the end of that movie.
True.
But I think he learned a little bit about.
He learned a lot of it.
Yeah, he learned stuff.
Like, niggas dying horrifically, though, will definitely snap you into, like his, he went through a lot.
Yeah, he went through a lot.
He went through a lot to where he matured. Like, Scott.
Or, like, maybe that's the other thing, like, how the world ends, too. I didn't like the ending of that because that asshole also lives. And I'm just like, oh.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
He should have went. He should have been by himself. That's the only thing. That's the only thing.
That's what it is. It's just like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like you should have been by yourself.
But it's just, but you fought all 7 exes like that. That's kind of like, what was the point of the movie? It's like, that's not the point of the movie.
It's not the point.
He didn't really fight most of them. He had like one fair one, and then he tricked some others and got help from the other ones. And like Gideon was just a piece of shit. He just held her captive, so she needed the assist.
Yeah.
And also, he even realized, he's like, you're the nicest guy I ever dated. He's like, yeah, that's sad. It is sad. I'm like, yeah.
Sad.
And that's when y'all walk the fuck away from each other.
Like, man.
At least the studio wasn't sure what to do too. So I'll give them that.
Yeah,
I'll give them that. The fact that they had 2 endings in the can and not 3, like they struggled too. Cause they're like, this is bad.
And the third ending shows up like Lex. Boom, 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 boom.
I was the eighth.
I was the eighth.
The secret.
The secret boyfriend.
The ones that make all the other ones uncomfortable. Oh, now you're putting them back in the mix. What I'm gonna do now? What I'm gonna do now? DK. What's that noise?
What's
All
that
right,
noise?
guys, what the fuck are we doing next?
I was just gonna let it go.
You brought it in. You did that.
I brought it in.
You did that.
It was,
And now we're
that
back.
was funny.
Nope. So it stays.
Well, let's see. I feel like I'm catching up. Maybe that's what it was. Those two should have flipped. That's fine. Ready or not?
Yeah. All right. I'm with it.
All right.
I'm with it. All right, guys. We'll see you motherfuckers next time. We're going to do Ready or Not because the sequel came out and I need to find a way to watch it. There's so many movies I need to watch. The second job shit is killing me, guys. I apologize, but we will get to it as soon as we can. Thank you guys for supporting us on all the bullshit. We'll see you motherfuckers next week. Bye. Oh, now I see the pause button. Go fuck yourself.